Champs. Term Book. Class 4th, 3rd Term. Science. Chapter 1. Weather and its influence on life. Weather and its influence on life. Change is the law of nature, and the weather is a constant reflection of this change. Throughout the year, we experience a variety of conditions, ranging from cold to hot. The sun plays a fundamental role in driving these changes in the weather. Here is how these changes manifest in different seasons. Summer season, characterized by hot temperatures. Rainy season, marked by significant rainfall. Winter season. In many parts of India, this season is defined by cold weather. The sun causes weather changes, land and sea breezes. The sun is the primary driver of weather patterns, as it heats the Earth's surface unevenly. Because land and water absorb and release heat at different rates, this leads to the creation of coastal air circulation known as land and sea breezes. 1. Sea breeze. Daytime. During the day, the sun heats the land much faster than it heats the water. As the land becomes hotter, the air above it warms up, rises, and creates a low-pressure zone. To replace this rising warm air, cooler air from the sea flows inland, creating a refreshing sea breeze. 2. Land breeze. Nighttime. At night, the process reverses because the land loses its heat much faster than the sea. The air over the warmer water begins to rise, creating a low-pressure area over the sea. Consequently, the cooler air over the land flows out toward the sea to replace the rising warm air, resulting in a land breeze. Hot and cold air, and evaporation. Understanding these two concepts is essential to grasping how our atmosphere functions and how weather systems are created. 1. Hot and cold air dynamics. Air density changes based on its temperature, which dictates how it moves through the atmosphere. Warm air. Because warm air is less dense and lighter, it expands and rises. Cold air. Because cold air is denser, it contracts and sinks. 2. The evaporation process. Evaporation is the transition of liquid water into water vapor, a gas, a key stage in the water cycle. The role of heat. The sun provides the necessary heat energy to power this process. Molecular escape. This heat energy gives water molecules enough power to escape the surface of a body of water and enter the atmosphere as vapor. Cycle continuation. Once evaporated, this vapor can undergo condensation to form clouds, eventually leading back to precipitation, which continues the cycle. Condensation and dew, the transformation of water vapor. Understanding how water vapor changes into liquid form is essential to observing the water cycle in our daily lives. 1. The condensation process. Condensation is the process where water vapor, a gas, turns back into liquid water when it cools down. Requirements. For condensation to occur, you need both water vapor in the air and a cooling surface or cooling air. Visual example. A classic example is the exterior of a cold glass. As the air near the glass loses heat, the water vapor in the air condenses onto the glass surface. 2. Dew formation. Nature's condensation. Dew is essentially condensation that forms naturally on surfaces at night when they cool down below what is known as the dew point. Ideal conditions. Dew typically forms on clear, calm nights when temperatures drop. Occurrence. You will most commonly see dew droplets in the early morning on objects like grass and leaves.